Thank you, Trillium, for that roar, and thank you, Lucas, for that intro, which I used before. Uh, hey, hello, everyone, and welcome to Battle of the Beast. This is the start of round 5, where there'll be 2 battles in this tournament, well, in this round anyway, and we are edging ever so closer to the final. Just one more matchup from Lucas, and then we'll be in the final. But first of all, we need to go through these 2 battles and find out which 2 beasts will miss out on being in the top 3. Okay, so as you know, 5 beasts remain, and because I said I don't do one-on-one battles, that obviously means one of the beasts have made it straight through to the top 3. This beast will be fighting in round 6, because I am not having this beast get the random chance of going into the top 2, as that'd be unfair. And if this beast does go on to win, it'll have 5 kills. No, to win you need at least 6 kills, or 7 if you're that lucky beast that gets both. But anyway, the beast that's gone straight through to the top 3 is probably the fan favourite, and the one that Lucas wants to win, the one that someone that always comments on all my videos in the Adam Ferns archive saying he wants to win. It's Inferno the Fire Dragon. Now, I know a lot of you are really happy about that. I'm personally not, because my favourite to win is going against a beast which I know it will lose to. But I'll see what I can do. Anyway, so Inferno the Fire Dragon is in the top 3. I don't know why I'm really happy about that, but it's just me for some reason. Anyway, right next to me, I have my list of past battles that have gone on in this whole tournament, all 73 of them. And this kickstarter to round 5. Oh, this is a bad introduction already. This kickstarter to round 5 has Rokk the Walking Mountain versus Krestor the Crushing Terror. I'm putting this over each other because if I did that, you can't see him. Because my curtains are bad. My curtains here, pull it back, it's worse. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it is. It is really, it is worse. Ow. Just poke myself in the eye. Okay, Rokk's round 1 victim was Cayman, round 2 Tarok, round 3 I believe was Merca, and round 4 was Sultra. Krestor's round 1 opponent was Stealth, round 2 was Komodo, round 3 was round 3 was it Lustor? Round 3 was Lustor, I think. So Krestor's round 3 opponent was round 3 opponent was Lustor, and in round 4 I know for a fact it was Serpio. That was a great battle. So we have a beast that can shoot out acid versus a giant mountain. Okay, this is going to be an interesting battle. I think I know who's going to win, but it doesn't. I don't know. If Krestor loses, then that leaves only 1 beast from Series 7 remaining. If Rokk loses, that leaves only 1 beast. No, it doesn't leave any beast. It leaves no beast from Series 5 remaining. We are actually approaching the end of this tournament with only 4 seasons of beasts remaining. Series 7, 1, 5, and 9. I'm honestly surprised Series 9 has made it this far, and I remembered which beast it is. So, okay. So, okay, without any further ado, let's get into this battle. The terrain I'm thinking of probably... They both fought Tom in that kind of terrain, so yeah, let's go for a rocky terrain in the combat arena. As you know, it is in the combat arena because every battle is in the combat arena nowadays, apart from the round 1 battles. Anything negative to say? No, just let's get right into this battle. So, yeah, combat arena, rocky terrain. Let's get into this. As both beasts exit their chambers, Krestor immediately sees a giant mountain coming out of Rokk's chamber, and Krestor goes, okay, so this is my opponent. Oh, also the size of answers goes to Rokk. Out of the final 5, Krestor is actually the 4th largest, and Rokk is the largest. anything. So yeah, let's get into this. So they instantly see one another. Rokk looking down, Krestor looking up, and Krestor charges over to him, digging his claws into each rock, climbing along them. Rokk just thumps down his fist to try and punch Krestor. Krestor's too fast, so he dodges that and hits Rokk with his head. Hits Rock's hand with his head, causing Rokk to lift his arm back and shake it in pain. What? Rokk felt pain? That's the first time in the series that Rokk actually felt pain. Krestor might stand a chance. Rokk then lifts his foot and kicks Krestor. Krestor wasn't fast enough to dodge that, and Krestor goes flying backwards into the back of the arena, leaving a few cracks in the wall that he landed in. And what Krestor does, he gets himself back up, bows down his head and shoots acid, some going into the sky, some going straight towards Rokk. Rokk uses his arms to block that. It lands on Rock's arms, and Rokk doesn't exactly scream because he can't, but gives kind of like a moan in agony. When Rokk turns his arms round, he sees that some of his arms have melted. That some of the bits of him has melted from the acid. And that was something which I found out when I was doing research on these speeds. I'm like, oh my god, that actually happens. Yay. Okay, so Rokk, in anger, charges towards Krestor to punch him down again. Krestor gets out of the way, shoots acid up into the sky, and hits Rock's hand with his head again, causing him to lift his hand up again, and then the acid comes pouring down, going all over Rokk, just causing him to just give a giant moan, agony and pain, where his rock just starts crumbling. And Krestor does it one more time. Instead of going to the sky, turning around completely, stretching out his neck and shooting the acid directly at Rokk, going all over him, crumbling down every part of Rokk. Rokk, as his last desperate attempt, brings his fist down to hit Krestor. It does hit Krestor by the claw, pinning him down. Krestor roars in pain, and what he does is that he builds up all the acid he can in his throat and doesn't spew it out like Lustor does through his throat. He spits it out like Torpix does, going straight towards Rock's heart, and that acid bursts right through that rock, breaking right through it, and the acid just jetting out, going over the walls of the combat arena. Rokk takes his hand off Krestor's claw, and Krestor charges back up to Rokk again, and digging his claws into Rokk, starts climbing up him, tearing away at Rokk with each stab in his claw, because he's that frail right now. Gets up to his head, and using his head, literally headbutts him multiple times until Rock's head smashes to pieces. Rokk then crumbles down to the ground with Krestor falling just above him, but Krestor's able to regain himself because he's standing on soft rocks, which will break his fall. But probably just injure him a bit, but it will break his fall. And with that, Rokk, the Walking Mountain, the one I thought was going to win, not my favourite to win, but the one I thought was going to win due to what he's made of, has lost. Krestor has won, and that was actually a very interesting battle, because I thought Rokk was going to win after round 3. When I had a look at the final 10 of beasts, I realised only 2 beasts actually stand a chance in beating Rokk, and they were Krestor and Torpix. But with that being said, Rokk is out of this tournament for good and bring an end to Series 5. So I just add that to this list. Don't worry, you'll find out what this list is in the final after that battle. But with that being said, Rokk is eliminated from this tournament. Krestor moves on to the final 3 and joins Furno. Will Ferner be going against Krestor, or will Krestor be going straight through to the finale?
I don't know.
And if you guys know the final 5, you know exactly which to be for the next matchup and the final matchup of round 5. That will be recorded later today for me and uploaded the following day. Will either be uploaded the same day as this one or uploaded the following day. Anyway, that's all for this time. If you like me, sorry, I forgot to say which beasts they are. Carnivore, the Winged Scavenger versus Torpix, the Twisting Serpent are in the final battle of round 5. My favourite to win versus my zodiac sign. What do you know? Anyway, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw or heard, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press that notification bell down the corner below, and I'll see you next time.